In today's video, we have to break down how women literally break men in relationships. This is going to be a very important and insightful video for you guys to be aware of and for you guys to understand, because this is a topic that goes overlooked in a lot of cases, but it's very important for you to understand because we all know men that have been broken down like this, and maybe you're a guy that's been broken down like this, how I'm about to explain it. So recently I came up with this. I was just recently riding in the truck thinking, because like if you're like me, thoughts and ideas come to you when you're by yourself and you're just, letting your mind run rampant. So I was thinking about emotions and emotional things. And this is how you break men. You break them emotionally in relationships. And this is how women ultimately win. And I'm going to break all of this down for you in just a little bit. In a quick second, we got to get the little small things out the way. I need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support are in the description below. I'm gonna give you guys a quick second to do all those things as I take a swig of water. So beware, guys, of who you give your love to. Because in my honest opinion, I think your love tank has a limit to it. That's right. I believe if you give away your love too freely, eventually you're going to run out of love to give altogether. It's similar to how the pair bonding goes. After you have sex with over a certain amount of people, it's hard for you to pair bond when it comes to women. That's why they want their promiscuity to be limited, because they literally can't pair bond after, sleeping with a certain amount of guys. They just broken that tie altogether, that little spiritual tie. And it's the same thing with love, in my opinion. But here's the thing. It's a little bit different than body count. And I think it makes you more nihilistic than, it makes you more cynical than the body count argument. See, if you give your love away too freely, frequently, over and over again, you're willingly trusting people, this is how you get jaded. You guys want to hear what people say when they ran out of love tank? When their love tank is on E? They'll start saying things like, all women are like this. All men ain't shit. Those are individuals. I mean, guys, I know people I know women specifically, where they've been broken down by so many men, they literally go lesbian. Because they gave their love too freely away that they have to go to a different partner altogether. Which is kind of disingenuous if you ask me, because they're not, being lesbian because they actually like being lesbian. They're being lesbian because of a pain they can't tolerate. They can't, in the vetting process, they can't seem to figure out how to pick the right person. And that's a part of the love tank too. See, you shouldn't easily give your love away. You should vet properly. And that's how you avoid your love tank getting low like that. So I've seen men where they literally like leave women to get alone altogether because of a bad divorce. You know, a couple bad divorces. Women cheating on them. Guys, you need to protect your emotional wherewithal. You have a limit, in my honest opinion, of bad shit that you can put up with. Because after a while, you turn from naive to cold to bitter to hurtful to the knob just keeps turning. And the more extreme you get, the less out of reality you get. You guys should have a healthy dose of nihilism. I wouldn't say nihilism, probably the wrong word, but a healthy dose of skepticism. But don't be too skeptic. You should have a healthy dose of optimism, but don't be too optimistic. The reality is somewhere in that middle, in that medium. Now, this is how men specifically get broken down in relationships to the point to where you don't even know who the hell you are. You've lost your identity. You've lost everything about you that has made you a man. See, what makes emotional damage so daunting to deal with is because you can't see it. It's something that's inside of you that you have to deal with and bear with. See, physical pain, I can punch you and your eye will get black, but it'll heal. Emotional damage doesn't heal right away. Emotional damage has PTSD. Emotional damage, makes you second guess people. It makes you jaded. Like I said, you're cynical. So when men get into arguments with women, it literally causes a fight or flight response in the man. Because in the world of man, when you and another man are about to argue, or you and another man currently arguing, your body gears up because when two men argue, they're most likely about to fight. So your body's gearing up for that, adrenaline rush to defend yourself. But with women, you're not going to beat up a woman. Well, at least, some guys have different alternatives. But most times you're not going to fight your woman. So you're getting that fight or flight response, and that cortisol is building up, that stress hormone is building up every argument it gets, to the point to where you stop challenging your woman because that emotional damage just from her arguments and her gaslighting and manipulation just hurts so much inside of you. This is a hard thing to describe and a hard thing to break down. I hope you guys are catching what I'm saying. So that fight or flight thing, this is how men get wore down in relationships, where they just keep saying they don't argue with their woman. They say happy life, happy wife. It's because they're emotionally broken. The woman broke them. Literally, like you break a horse. Broke them. Through all the arguments. See, that's why it's key. You don't choose a woman that argues a lot, because that shit gets old. And especially if it's just arguments over little shit. And this is how guys get into early graves. It's because those stress hormones of arguing way too much, nagging you way too much, just gets too much to bear. It's also why men have a secret place in the house to themselves, because that damn woman is going to be nagging at you every second of the day. And if you're in a relationship like that, guys, just leave it. Leave it. It's done. It's over. It's run its course. Because the longer you stay, you're only hurting yourself more. Literally. You're making the situation worse by staying. So that's my video. Hopefully you guys came away with some better knowledge on this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. On your way out, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.